PM show nationwide, coast to coast, CRN Digital Talk Radio. I'm Michael Horn. That's Michael Reagan. Steve Evans, Steve the movie guy, is with us. Angelina Jolie is in the news. She's reunited, with Billy Bob Thornton. Yeah, she's still with Brad Pitt, but she's reunited with Billy Bob for his book. She's okay that Billy Bob is making a film based on their relationship, and we've learned that Angelina Jolie, TMZ has learned, has written the introduction to this upcoming memoir, The Billy Bob Tapes, A Cave Full of Ghosts, which gets released on May 15th, and the book is being described as colorful tales of his modest Southern upbringing, his bizarre phobias, his life, his loves, his brief marriage to fellow Oscar winner Angelina Jolie, and of course his movie career. Apparently he has phobias for Komodo dragons. And
really?
Yeah, so that's going to come out on May 15th. See? And
well, that's not a bad phobia to have, because that's not the type of thing you're going to run into very often.
Exactly. And Lindsay Lohan, apparently TMZ says she's studying up big time for her new movie role, doing everything she can because she's going to be portraying a young Elizabeth Taylor. And Lindsay probably has signed the deal with Lifetime to play Liz Taylor in the network's made-for-TV biopic called Liz and Dick. Production is scheduled to kick off in late March. And after that, when Lindsay's probation is terminated, Lindsay is doing nothing but watching old Liz Taylor movies to help her recreate the posture, the speech, and every other detail. Now, your mom...
And keep her away from her parents.
Now, your mom won Academy Awards or something, didn't she? Didn't she? The great
She nominated 4 times.
Nominated 4 times?
Yeah.
And won what?
Best Actress 1948 for Johnny Belinda. She played the deaf mute, and she won it. And it was, it was huge, 1948, but also, you might remember Best Picture, Ray Milland, Lost Weekend.
Oh, yeah.
He played the part of a drunk. That was Best Picture she starred in. And 1951, Song in 1951 in the Cool, Cool, Cool of the Evening, sung with Bing Crosby.
She sang that with Bing Crosby?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to download that.
She has
on
the
my
trifecta
iPod.
going.
That gave me goosebumps. I'm going to download that. And the cool... So the
Wyman
original
was pretty good. 2 stars, Hollywood Walk of Fame, Handprints, Footprints of Grandma's Chinese.
Pretty good, huh?
She did all right.
Pretty good.
Yes.
So we have a true expert on the Academy Awards in
Not a
studio
true
with
expert,
us.
but she was...
No, you have your upbringing. Now, in Best Actor category, let's go with the Best Actor first. Who's nominated there, Steve?
Well, my pronunciation may be a little off here, but is it Demian Bichir?
That's why I wanted you to start with it. That's good. Thank you. I'm sure that it was Demian.
Yes, it was. It was A Better Life, and it's a movie I didn't have a chance to see, but I say it looked terrific. At least what the trailers that I happened to see. We had George Clooney in The Descendants, Jean Desjardins for The Artist, Gary Oldman for Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy, and of course Brad Pitt for Moneyball.
That's why. That's the one good thing about the movie is Brad Pitt. What do you think, Michael Reagan? Who's going to win this?
I think it really could be. It still could go to The Artist. I think Clooney, if he gets it, is going to get it because he has got that gravitas thing, going for him.
He's never won before, has he?
He's never won before. Gary Oldman, was great
I think.
In Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy, but you get a headache watching the movie.
Oh boy, I tell you, that was another one of those movies where I sat in the audience thinking, am I the only one not getting this? Because I think you almost have to read the book. Did you read the book, Michael?
I didn't read the book.
Yeah, I think if you read the book, you go to see the movie, then you understand what's going on. And even if you're reading the book, it's the type of book where you say, oh, my gosh, you have to go back and forth trying to figure out who's doing what to whom. And when it's on film, it's just, I found it just, really hard to follow.
So who's going to win as Best Actor?
Well,
Steve.
According to Las Vegas, and I agree, I think it's going to be George Clooney. But to Michael's point, we have people vote. You could split. Brad Pitt and George Clooney could split, and you have Jean Desjardins as The Artist winning. I mean, this is going to be kind of an interesting category. Las Vegas thinks it's going to be George Clooney.
All right, so I'll pick George Clooney, but I'm giving an honorary mention for Jean Dujardin in The Artist.
Okay.
Okay. And you're picking also George Clooney, Mike?
Yeah, I'm picking Clooney, but I think Desjardins would be a good choice.
Okay. Best Actress, who are the nominees?
Actress in a leading role, we have Glenn Close and Albert Nobbs, Viola Davis for The Help, Rooney Mara for The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Meryl Streep for The Iron Lady, and Michelle Williams for My Week with Marilyn.
Now, Rooney Mara should win this because she was incredible in that film, but it's the hands down, I think, going to be Viola Davis for The Help.
I think everybody thinks it's going to be Viola Davis, yeah.
Does Michael Reagan agree with that? What do you think?
Yeah, I think Viola Davis should get it for The Help.
Okay.
Absolutely for the help. The problem is you do have, it's one of those things like, oh, why is Meryl Streep in this lineup? Type thing, because she's been winning everything going to the awards. And so it'd be great to see Viola Davis, in fact, win. You're right about Rooney Mara, was terrific in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Did you see Meryl Streep in The Iron Lady, Michael Reagan?
No, I didn't actually lived it.
I know. It's Margaret Thatcher. You and your dad and Margaret were like...
people I know saw the movie really didn't like it because it was that back and forth about this and that. So...
Yeah, that's what I've heard. As far as the movie, it was a problem with the writing and the way that they approached that whole topic, because it begins with her with dementia, and it's kind of she's going back in time. And I think if they would have just told the story of of just the straightforward story of her, I think it would have been a better movie.
I agree with that. I do agree. And when she came to the White House, was there like a special table setting or something? What was served for dinner when Margaret Thatcher was at the White House?
Well, everybody has a special thing.
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
I don't know what hers was.
Did you ask for special things when you were there to just eat whatever the chef brought out?
You always, what people don't know, the President of the United States and the First Lady get a bill at the end of every month from the Park Service for the food that they devour in the presidential quarters during the month.
Wow.
It's just like a home. So they actually order food. They get a bill. If they're downstairs in one of the state areas, that's paid for by you and me. But if they're upstairs in the presidential suite,
they pay for that.
They pay for that themselves. So you order what you want, you get the food, and voila, you get a bill.
So when your dad was president, was there...
Tips are good, too.
Tips were good? Just wondered. Thanks for that.
My son ordered McDonald's.
51 past the hour. It's the PM Show Weekend Edition.